Right. Shalawam Yasharala. Shalawam. This is your brother Malak La'ab, and first and foremost, always gotta say, Ka Halal Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, the Ka Kwadash. I want to say double honors to the head apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who teach in truth and sincerity. And I want to say Shalawam to the hopeful elect, the one-third remnant, Akim Akwa of the house of David, Shalawam, and peace be unto you and your household. And I wanted to do a quick lesson through the spirit of Yahawashi, man. Earlier today, man, the elders were going hard, the elder nonstop on the block, man, and elder apostle Gabar, man, going hard, man, just reminding brothers, man, you know, like we gotta be doing this in sincerity, man, you know, and through our sincerity, man, we go hard, man. You see, we all supposed to be going hard, man, and it's true, man. You see, um, you know, doing as much work as we can, man, for the ministry, man, for the edification of the body, man, so that we can hurry up and get out of here, man. But, man, we all must continue to fight this good fight, man, that is set before us, you know, with the hope that we are called with that holy calling, man, with the blessing of election from the beginning of the foundation of the earth, man. Yahweh Shai has given us, this truth. And, we must take the truth and run with it, man, and continue to run and endure, man, on the plow, man, and going hard, man, you know. Because at the end of the day, man, the Most High, the highest, man, He don't need none of us, man. You know, His will is going to be done with or without us, man. You see, Adawan Ratazah, man, I'm able to continue in this faith, you know, through His Spirit, man. And that should be the same Spirit that's on you, brothers, man, and sisters that's listening, man. We all must go hard because what? We trying to go home, man. We hastening the day, man. We hastening Yahawah's coming, and we hastening the downfall of this wicked kingdom, man. You see? So we all must do our part, man, according to the proportion of faith, man, whatever the part is, man. But one thing about it is we must go hard, man, through the spirit of Yahawah. So I hope this lesson can be edifying to the hopeful elect, the one-third, the house of David, man. Go hard or don't go home, man. You know, because two-thirds ain't going to get it, man. They're not going to get to walk through the gates, man. You see? But out of one Rasazan, man, we are kind of worthy. So let's get into the lesson, because we got to exalt him as much as we can, you know. It's the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 43 and verse 30. And it says, when ye glorify the Adonai, the Lord Yahweh, bahasham Yahawashi, exalt him as much as ye can, for even yet will he far exceed. That's right, man. When we glorify the Most High, man, when we do our works, man, hey, and when we praise him, man, we are to glorify him and exalt him as much as we can, man. You see, in this flesh, you see, as much strength and as much power that we are able to do it, man, we are to do. And as we understand that this flesh, man, in this flesh, we are able to please or glorify the Most High to the highest extent that is due, because we're not perfect right now. But through Yahweh Shai, sending Yahweh Shai to bring salvation to the remnant, we shall be able soon come, man, to glorify the Most High in the purest form, man, to worship him as he is, man. But right now, we are to do it as much as we can in this flesh. Because why? Because he will, it says, for even yet will he far exceed, man. We can't go far enough, man. You see, because he's going to far exceed it, man. You see, there's no amount of glory that a person can give right now in this flesh, man, to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You see, because he's going to far exceed that, man. He's going to continue to far exceed that because he is, man. He's the ultimate power, man. We can't search out the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. But through these scriptures, man, he give us a peace, you know? as much as we need right now to glorify him as much as we can, man. He gave to us, through the scriptures, man. You see, through the elders and apostles on down, man, through the like-minded brethren, you know, we get a peace and a chance to exalt the Father in a way that we can, as much as we can, through this flesh, man, all the way until we are perfect, man. And once we're perfect, man, we're gonna be able to be next to the Father, man. Right now, He's not dealing with us head on. We going through Yahawashi, man, to be able to glorify the Father. But even as we glorifying Yahawashi, man, hey, when we glorify Yahawashi, we are glorifying the Father, man. Because he that glorifying not Yahawashi, man, and exalt Yahawashi, man, he's not exalting Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, man. You see? So let's continue on. It says, and when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough. That's right, man. You see, we can never go far enough, man, when we glorify Yahweh Shemashah. Why? Because he's going to far exceed it, you know? But we are to put forth all our strength, man, as it says, man, and not be weary, you know? We supposed to be glorifying the Most High, man, when we down there and when we up, man. You see? And it says, in 31, it says, who have seen him that he might tell us, and who can magnify him as he is. That's right, man. Right now, we glorifying Yahweh Shemashah through Yahawashi, man. You see? And through Yahawashi, man, we will one day be able to be able to go forth in front of Yahweh Shemashah, man, to praise him as he is, man. But right now, man, through the spirit, man, of him and through his will, man, put back in us, man, we are glorifying him and exalting him as much as we can through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah in truth and sincerity, you know? But we all are doing this, why? For a reason, man. Not to be left behind, man. We all want to go home, man. We all want a righteous kingdom set up, man, through Yahweh Shemashah, sending Yahweh Shai, man, to set up that righteous kingdom, man. But right now, what? We are soldiers of Yahweh Shemashah. We are soldiers of Yahweh Shai, man, through this fight, man. And it tells us to fight the good fight, man. We soldiers. So let me go ahead and get this in 2 Timothy, the second chapter. And it says, and we can start out at 1. It says, thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahawashi. That's right, man. Through the grace, man, this grace period that is given, man, we are to be offending less, man, and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. And what else? Going hard, man, through the spirit, man. You see, on fire, man, waxing stronger and stronger, the house of David. And it says in verse 2, it says, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, that's right, the elders and apostles on down to like-minded brethren, right? It says the same commit thou to faithful men. That's right. This is why we out here on these highways and byways. We are girding up our loins, right, and going hard through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, so that other faithful men can see our works through the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, through his spirit, man, and glorify him, and that they might be of the hopeful elect, man, and might be saved, man. You see? The faithful men, which is the hopeful elect, the only ones that's going to be able to get this truth. And it says, who shall be able to teach others also. That's right, man. We out here day and night, man. The elders and apostles on down to like-minded brethren, according to the proportion of faith given, we all out here teaching so that one might learn and be able to teach others also, man. You see, it's a each one teach one situation. You see, and we're not holding back the water and the bread of life, man. You see, we giving out freely every day, man. The elders and apostles and brothers out here, with the spirit going hard in the paint, man. Going hard in the paint, making daily lessons, man. You see, we supposed to strive for these masteries, man. But we also must remember that every man has a proportion of faith given to prophesy. You see? So one man's works is not going to be the next man's works. But at the same time, we are whatever works is given for you to do, you must go hard through the spirit of Yahawashi. So this is verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawashi Hamashiach. That's right, man. We got to endure all these things. It says, Scripture says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord thy power, right, thy God, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. You see, this is a straight and narrow walk, man. You see, and it's a hard walk, man. Not a lot of men are able to walk this walk, man, that we each have to walk, man, in order to endure if we want to be saved, man, through the Spirit, Yahweh Shemashah, man. That we were chosen from the beginning of the foundation of the earth, man, to be these soldiers to be able to endure hardness, right? Through the spirit of Yahawah, Yahawashi, man. And it says in verse 4, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life. That's right, man. We're not walking according to the flesh, man. We're not walking according to this world. We're walking according to the faith in the scriptures, man. The faith in Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. You see, we are. It says for us to come out of this understanding that we have from these heathen, man. Come out of Babylon, man. Come out of the affairs of this life, man. You see, because none of this life is vanity. All is vanity, man. You see, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit, man. You see, only thing that we have to look forward to is the kingdom. So, with that, we must go hard, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. That's right, man. We didn't choose Yahweh Shema Shine is true. He chose us, man. You see, many are called, man. Uh, uh, but I have the faith that I was chosen, man, from the foundation of the earth, man, to do these works and to receive salvation, man, from Yahawashi, man. You see, as a good soldier, man. Hey, man, I pray that the Most High continue to have His Spirit on me, man, and not take it from me, man. That I might be able to endure and to be able to go harder through His Spirit, man. You see, through His will, and always His will be done, man. How to one right to Zah. That's right. And it says, and if a man also strive for the masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. That's right, man. We supposed to be in the truth. We supposed to be doing these things in truth and sincerity, striving lawfully, right? You know, not doing it for vainglory, right? Not trying to be seen by man or accepted by men, but we are supposed to be trying to be accepted and be found worthy in that day to stand before the Son of Man. This is why we do these things, bro. To please the Father, to please the Son. You see, to please Yahawah, Yahawashi, man. Hey, that we might be striving lawfully, man. You see, with truth and in sincerity. And it says in verse 6, the husbandman that laborer must be first partaker of the fruits. You see, that's right, man. And we hoping to be a part of those first fruits, man. Right? We this is the hope that is in us, the faith, man. That we are a part of those first fruits, man, a part of the hopeful elect, the elect number, right? We the hopeful elect now, but there's the elect, right? And we put our faith and our hope that we are of that elect, the first fruits, right? Of unto Yahweh by Shema Shai. That's right, man. And it says right here, and it says, consider what I say, and the Adawan, the Lord, give the understanding in all things. That's right. And through the Spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, we understand all things, man. As the elders and apostles saying, which is the truth, and which I believe and put my faith in, is we have the 100% truth given by Yahweh Shemashah. Everything that we need, right, to secure us, man, to help us endure to the end, man. This doctrine, this faith, the hope, right, the brotherhood, man. You see, in the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah is with us, man. You see, and it's only given to faithful men. You see, So we always must and continue in the faith, man. Um, all the way unto death, man. It says, fight for the truth unto death, and the Most High shall fight for you, man. You see, we got to go hard or don't go home. Go hard or don't go home, man, which is the name of this, man, which is the name of the game. We got to always be in this thing steadfast, day and night meditating. We're going to go to the book of Psalms, chapter 1 and verse 2. Okay, we can start at verse 1. It's powerful. And it says in the book of Psalms, chapter 1 and verse 1, it says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. That's right, man. It says that we're supposed to be separating ourselves from this world, man. You see, be ye separate, be ye holy, even as the Most High, the highest is holy, as it says. But holy just means separate, man. We're supposed to be separating from the ways of this life, not be entangled in the affairs of this life, man, and not being and standing in the way with sinners, man. Keeping ourselves away with that, away from that Salakia and being with the Akim, right? The body of Yahawashi, man. We don't need this world, man. We got the brotherhood, man. We got Yahawashi, and so we must uh, 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 not be in the way with these people, man. Staying out the way, man. Hey, because if you you standing with fools, man, you gonna be destroyed with them. You know, you know. But blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Salaki. And verse 2, but his delight is in the law of the Adonai, Yahawah, right? Our delight, man, in this truth, man, is these words, man. There's nothing left for us here in this world, man. But but these scriptures, man. But the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. And it says, in his law doth he meditate day and night, man. That's right, man. Hey, every day we in this thing, man. Every day, man. Every day we supposed to be meditating on these scriptures, right? Uh, uh, you know, in our leisure time, man, we gain wisdom, man. Why? Because we're gonna be meditating, man, searching out these mysteries, man. You see, searching them out, man, day and night, meditating on these scriptures day and night, man. Because why? Because this is gonna be the stability of our times to come, man. Is the reason why we gotta get as much oil as we can, man. Because soon come there's gonna be a hey man like the parable with the wise and foolish virgins, man. There's gonna be people out here that wish that they had this knowledge and wisdom that Yahweh Shemashah is giving out freely, right? There's gonna be people out here in these other camps, man, that are gonna be without soon, man. You see, and they're gonna be standing without, man. And the wise virgins, man, are gonna be able to endure, man, and walk and continue to walk, man, through the valley of the shadow of death. Why? Because we have the light, man. We've been on fire, man. That's right, man. Meditating day and night. Verse 3, and it says, "He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water." That's right, man. A tree that's planted next to to a river of water, man, ain't never gonna wither away. Why? Because it has the resources, right? Has food and water right next to it, right? It's gonna be able to sustain, right? And that's what we need, man. This bread of life, right, and this water, man. It's true, man. You see, to be able to endure, right, these times to come. The knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of our time. And it says that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. That's right, man. And every man, if we in this thing, man, we supposed to be gaining fruit, man. You see, being fruitful and in this season too, because the Most High is increasing every man, at his own rate, man, at the will of the Most High, man. You see, but we all must have the spirit, man, to want to increase, man. Before you, how about Shema Shah will increase you? You see, we supposed to pray for the increase, man. You see, in the increase of our brethren, man, pray for more strength, to be able to endure, to go harder. And it says, his leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. That's right, man. You see, the Most High working with you, man. Anything where it says seek the Most High first, all these things shall be added unto you. That's right, man. As long as we continue to put Yahawah Shema Shah first, man, we always gonna be straight, man. And I can see it, man. With me, man. Hey, the Most High might chastise me 1 second, man, and in the next moment bless me, man. You see, I've been through a lot, man, being in this truth, man, and I understand, man, discipline, man. You see, I understand the discipline from Yahawah Shema Shah. Sometimes he might whoop your ass, man, and it might hurt, man. But hey, you got to get back up and continue to fight, man. A just man falls 7 times, but he get back up again, man. This is a constant fight, man. It's a battle of the flesh and the spirit, man, warring against each other, man. You see, but we supposed to have the faith that the spirit which is dwelleth in us, man, will prosper, man, through the strength and the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shah, man. You see that we shall always prosper, whatever it is, man. Sometimes we might be abased. Hey, and we supposed to know how to abound and abase, man. To be abound and to be abased. You see in verse 4, the ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away, man. That's right, man. Just gonna wither away, man, and ultimately be gathered up together, man. Right? Uh, uh, the the chaff, right, and tossed into the fire, man. Left behind, right? But we understand that we are not of those that fall back, man. That we have the spirit, man, Adawan Rasazah that was given from the beginning of the foundation and of this universe, of this whole world, right? To be able to endure unto salvation, man. Hey, to be able to prosper, man, right? But we aren't of those that turn back, man. We aren't the ones that are going to be driven away with the wind, man. You see, because we have a strong foundation, right? We that tree that's planted right next to the river of living water, man. You see, and it says, therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of righteousness. That's right, man. You know, hey, let the wicked be wicked still, let the righteous be righteous still, man. You see, but the ungodly are not going to understand judgment, man. You see, they're not going to be able to stand it, and they're not going to be able to understand it, man. You see, and sinners aren't going to be able to inherit the kingdom, man. You see, ultimately walking through the gates, man, we understand that 2/3 are going to come back through the loins of the elect, man. Hey, but they are not going to be or be able to partake or have the same glory as the hopeful elect, man. The elect, man, in that day, man. You see, because they can't be able to stand in the congregation of the righteous, huh? You know, they got to be left behind. They got to be left and melted, man. You see, then come back through the spirit, man. A Yahawah Shema Shah through the hopeful elect, man. You see, and then they shall be righteous. You see, um, then it says in verse 6, for the Adawan, the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. That's right, man. And through the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shai, he directs our path, man. Our path. You see, he sends the right hand spirits, the right hand angels, man, to go ahead and keep us on all his ways, man. Adawan Ratazah, we are of that number, man. And we always must continue to keep the faith that we are, man. That we weren't brought into this for no reason, man. That Yahawah Shema Shah didn't give us this ultimate understanding, man, to leave us melted, man, and leave us behind. Nah, man, we go hard, man. We keep that faith, man, all the way unto the end, man, that we are of that number, man, that's gonna be saved, man. Hey, man, through the spirit, Yahawah Shema Shah, we are, man. I don't want to run to Zah, right? And it says, you know, we must endure, man. So we're gonna endure all things, man, and go hard, man, through the spirit, Yahawah Shema Shah. So, you know, like I was saying, man, with leisure, you know, we you gain understanding, man. You know, whatever free time you have, man, you gotta be trying to gain more in the spirit, man. We understand we're not robots or nothing like that, man. But hey, man, the majority of our day, man, is supposed to be in the spirit, man. You know, meditating, and trying to get better, man. You know, a righteous balance though. You know, you don't want to make yourself overwise and destroy yourself, but also we must be striving for the masteries. You know, but let me go ahead and get this in Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach 38 and verse 24. Because in leisure, man, we gain understanding, man, and wisdom. Sirach 38 and 24. Hey, and he's not going to give this to a slothful man. You see, he's not going to increase you, right? He's not going to increase you or give you more if you slothful, man. You know, but at the same time, man, that's why we got to be in this thing day and night, man. You see, because, hey, wisdom is given to those who are diligently out here seeking it, man. Seeking it. Salakia. And it says in Ecclesiasticus 38 and verse 24, let me highlight that. And it says, the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure. That's right, man. We constantly got to keep, like I said, man, we constantly got to keep getting better and better through the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shai, that we might be learned in the thing and fully persuaded in this, what we have learned, man. You see, we must be fully persuaded in this, man, and what we have learned, man. Thus gaining the wisdom through the fear of Yahawah Shema Shai, man. But that's only gonna come to a man that's diligently out here seeking wisdom, man. You see, and if you're gonna be seeking wisdom, man, hey, man, sometimes, man, when you ain't got nothing else to do, man, or you done working, man, for Esau, man, you know, or sometimes, like I do sometimes, man, or the majority of the times, man, I just watch videos, man, the whole time I'm at work, man. You see that the spirit might be on me to, probably write up a lesson, man, or sometimes I do a lesson at work, man. But whatever the spirit is put on me, man, that day, man, I wait for Yahawah Shema Shah to let me know what it is he wants me to say, man. Sometimes you can speak too soon, man, and so I let the spirit, Yahawah Shema Shah come to me and let me know what he wants me through his spirit to go ahead and bring out, you know. But that's all through the proportion of faith given to me from him. I do I do my part, as much as I can, and I exalt the Most High. I do my works as much as I can to exalt Him for His will. You know, that one day, hey, I'm doing this for Him right now. That someday soon, man, He might have me, man. In that day of trouble, man, that I might be covered, man. You see, that's why I'm doing this, man, for my family, that my family might be covered, that we might be able to be of the ones to walk, Salakia, to walk through the gates, man. Through the gates, man. Straight into the kingdom, man. I don't want Ratazah, man. But that's all this wisdom, the wisdom and knowledge that we're gonna be needing to be the stability of our time is only gonna be coming to a diligent man out here, man. You see, we must be out here continuing this faith, man, to continue to get better and grow and to go hard. Or don't go home. You see? And that's our hope, man, our faith, man, that we are able to continue this faith, that we might be able to go home, man. Thus, we continue to hasten the day. And it says, and he that have little business shall become wise. That's right, man. You see? So the more you give to the Yahawah Shema Shah, man, the more wise you're going to be, man. You see, the more little business the more little business that you have, man, the more opportunity you have to get closer to Yahawah Shema Shah. The more fear the Most High put on you to be able to go ahead and do more, man. You see, day and night, man, we meditate, and through leisure, through the time where we have to give to Yahawah Shema Shah, man, we gain understanding, man. You see, and we could go to 2 Peter. Oh no, Salakia. Well, I said it, but we could get it, because it's going to be the stability of our time. In Isaiah 33:6, this knowledge and wisdom which we're seeking right now. Yeah, here we go right here. And it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the outer one is his treasure. That's right, man. You're constantly, man. We in this truth, uh, uh, right, with the fear and the knowledge of Yahawah Shemashah, the knowledge that is given, the wisdom which is given by the fear, man. Through the fear of Yahawah Shemashah, we're moved to do these works, man. We are moved by fear, right? And through that fear, we gain understanding, the wisdom and knowledge that we need to be the stability unto salvation, right? The strength of our salvation, man, is what we know, man, what we've learned, right? Which is which give us the hope and the faith that we need, right? But we're gonna go ahead and move on to Second Peter, the second chapter, because you know we don't want to be of those that turn back, man. Because hey, it was better for you to have not known that you were an Israelite, to not even have known the doctrine, right? If you are and want to turn back from what you know, man, and go back into the world, man. But hey, like I said, man, we are not of those that turn back, man, or draw back, right? We're gonna continue in this faith, man. Adawan Ratazah. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. Second Peter is the second chapter and verse 20. Second Peter 2:20. And it says, let me highlight it. And it says, for if after they have accepted the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Adawan and our Savior, Yahawashi Mashiach, right? They are among, they are Salaki, they are again entangled therein. That's right, man. Hey, because, hey, you want to, after we have already known this, man, right? The Most High gave us a way to escape the pollutions of this world, man, through the knowledge given, right? Yahawah Shema Shai. After that, what? It says they are again entangled therein, right? A dog returning to his vomit. And it says, and overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. That's right, man. Reprobate, straight reprobate, man. You see? And the latter end of a reprobate, man, a latter end of a man that draws back, man, is to be left behind, man. You want to draw back, you're gonna be left behind, man. We're supposed to be looking at the ancients of old, man, and the prophets of old, man, and see all these different calamities on those who draw back, man. You see, we're supposed to look and read the prophets of what they wrote, man, of these people that drove back, man. You see, what happened, man? They all got destroyed, man. And ultimately, man, they back, man, today, man, to get the ultimate judgment, man. You see from Yahawah Shema Shah, man. Because they want to be worse than what they was. It was better off that they didn't even know the way of truth, man. People are getting worse, man, waxing worse and worse. We supposed to be getting better and better, man, through the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shah, going harder and harder through the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shah, man. You see, it says offending less, man. There's people that's offending more. You see, it says in verse 21, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, right? Than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them, right? It was better for you not to have known the way of truth than for you to draw back, man. What the scriptures say, man, hey, you put your hand to the plow and you draw and you take your hand off the plow, man, hey, you're not fit for the kingdom, man. You see, in verse 22, it says, but it is happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the soul and the soul and the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. You know? A dog returning to his vomit. Uh, a pig returning to the mud, man. You know, that's just what it is, man. But what? We aren't of those that draw back, man. We are those that continue in the faith, man. Hey, but you don't want to put your hand to the plow, man, and look back, man. You're gonna be left behind. Look at Lot's wife, man. She was left behind, man. You know, now look at her. She a pillar of salt, man. Still right there. Hey, as a sign and a wonder, man, for us, man, from the Most High, man, as of what not to be, man. And soon come Babylon the Great is gonna be that Lot's wife, man. For the rest of the nations and us, man, to remember what not to be. You know, but we must continue. So we're gonna get that in Luke 9:62. Okay. Okay, and here it is, man. This is Yahawashi speaking. And it says in verse 62, Luke 9:62, and Yahawashi said unto him, no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of our power. Yahawashi. So no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of our power, right? But we are not of those that draw back, man. Right? We got to continue to fight, man. Fight this good fight, man. Hey, and understand, man, hey, whether we live or whether we die, man, we are the Most High. We are the Most Highs. Salakia. We are the Adawans, man. You see? So we got to understand, man. We got to fight for the truth, man. Hey, we got to continue to fight for the truth, even if that means we got to give up the ghost for the truth, man. But whether we live or whether we die, man, we are Yahweh's. So, we're going to continue this thing, man. Because what? He that put his hands to the plow and looking back is not fit for the kingdom. Hey, you will be left right there in quotations. You know? It is what it is, man. It's either you going to go hard or you not going to go home, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, but woe unto me if I preach not the gospel, right? Woe is me, man, if I turn back, man. You know? Because who knows, man? The Most High might not let a brother back in, man. You know, and this is all, starting with myself first, man. I gotta make sure I'm going hard, man, or I won't go home. We all gotta make our call and election sure, man. Every man must work out his own salvation, man, with fear and trembling, man. You see, but we gotta make sure we go hard or go home, man. And that's just the name of the game. But woe is me if I preach not the gospel. 1 Corinthians 9:16. And it says, for though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. That's right, man. Hey, man, we got this truth, man. We got the spirit of Yahawah Shemashai, man. Hey, we got the faith, right? Right? But we don't let none of these things bring us to pride, man. We don't have nothing to glory in, but that we know the Adawan Yahawah Shemashai, right? That's the only thing we could glory in, right? And it says, for necessity is laid upon me. That's right. This is this is our reasonable service, man, to do the works that we do. Right? It's the least that we can do. Right? The Most High said it is His good pleasure to give us the kingdom. Right? It's nothing for the Most High to give us the kingdom, right? And He promised it. So the least we could do, man, is go ahead and do what we gotta do, man, for Him, man, and make sure we're doing it and going hard about it, man. You see? And it says, uh, for necessity is laid upon me, right? And it says, yea, uh, yeah, woe. It says, yea, woe is unto me, right? A destruction unto me if I preach not the gospel. That's right. Hey, man, because hey, if we don't continue in this faith, what? We have a sure judgment coming, right? Tells us to continue in this faith, man. Because if you don't, right, and if your role is to be out here speaking, right, and you decide not to, All right, you want to go back into this world, man, which the Most High said there's nothing left for us here, man. You see, the only thing good left here, man, is the brotherhood, right? The scriptures, man, right? This truth, right? And the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shah, man. That's it, man. It's the only thing left for us, man. Other than that, man, there's nothing left for us here, man. It says in verse 17 that, because, whoa, hey, we better do it, death or destruction unto me if we don't, if I don't. And death and destruction to those who don't preach the gospel, man. You see, thus we must continue to go hard. Verse 17, it says, for if I do this thing willingly, that's right, man. If we do this in truth and sincerity, we don't treat this as a burden, right? And this shouldn't be a burden to any brother. This is a beautiful thing, right? But if we do this, it says, for if we do this willingly, right, in truth and sincerity, it says, I have a reward. That's right. The Most High is going to give us all things, the kingdom, right, through Yahawashi. And it says, but if again, it says, but if against my will, right? If you try to make this a burden, right? Or it's a problem with doing the works of Yahawah Shema Shai, if it's a problem with keeping brotherly love, if it's a problem with continuing in the faith, man, and going hard, man, for this truth, man. If it's a problem, what? It says, if it's against my will, what? A disposition of the gospel is committed unto me. That's right, man. So everything that the gospel says that's going to happen to these people that draw back, that's going to happen to the wicked, man, and to 2/3 of our people, man, is going to be on you, man. These curses, to the highest extent, man, which is being tossed into the fire, man. You're gonna be left in your curse, man, all the way up until fire, man. You see? And it says in verse 18, what is my reward then? Verily, that when I preach the gospel, right, this is our reward coming, right? If we preach the gospel in truth and sincerity, it says, I may make the gospel of a Mashiach without charge. That's right, doing this in truth and sincerity, not bringing offense to the gospel or bringing fault to this ministry. Doing this in truth and sincerity, offending less, man, and making our light shine so men can see that Yahawah Shema Shai is, man. And he is a rewarder to them that diligently seek him. You see? And it says that I abuse not my power in the gospel. That's right. We're not gonna abuse our power, right? We're not gonna do that, man. We're gonna do it in truth and sincerity, man. We're not gonna cause blame, man, or forsake this mercy that we have, man. And it says in verse 19, for though I be free from all men, right, yet have I made myself servant unto all that I might gain the more. That's right, man. Though we free from this world, man, free from the bondage of the mind, man, from Esau Edom, man, yet we still, through the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shai, we increase, man, through his spirit, man. We still are made servants, man, for Yahawah Shema Shai, man. We out here serving others, man. You see, each one teach one, man. You see, that we might gain the amount that is supposed to be gained, right, for salvation, man, which is the hopeful elect, the 1/3 remnant, man, the house of David, man. You see, that's the gain the more, man. That great multitude that shall be saved. You see, this is why we do this, first and foremost for ourselves, for our house, man, but also for the like-minded brethren, Akim, Wa Aqua, man, of the house of David, man. We do these things, man. We continue in this faith, man, right? We make our carnal election sure, man, right? That we were ordained from the beginning to be able to receive salvation, man. But we must continue to go hard, man, right? To show other brothers strength, man. I mean, seeing the elders today, man, and hearing what they have to say, man, that's building me up, man, to know that I can do more, man. You see? that I can do a little bit more through the spirit of Yahawashi or whatever the amount is given, man. But I know I gotta go hard, man. I know I gotta continue, man, to fight this good fight, man. Cause hey, woe, what did it say, man? Woe unto me if I preach not the gospel, man. Woe unto me if I take my hand off that plow, man. You see, and it's not gonna be nobody's fault but myself. So thus, I gotta make my calling like sure, and I do it every day, man. You see, I'm not here to be seen of man or be accepted by man. I'm here, right, in this truth and doing it in a sense, in truth and sincerity to the amount of faith given to me through Yahawah, right, giving me the hope and the faith that I am of that number, man. And He gives me the spirit to continue, man. Right? You know, if it was left up to me, man, who knows where the hell I'll be, man. But through His will, man, He got me out here doing His work, man. So I'm gonna glorify Him as much as I can, man, to the amount of faith given unto me, man, and pray for more increase, man, and more of the Spirit, man. I'm not gonna think myself more than I ought to, man. As I gain more of this understanding, man, I'm gonna become more and more humble, man. Right? Because the meek shall inherit the earth, man. And I know that I need help, man. I know I need Yahawashi, man. I can't do this by myself, man. But ultimately, man, His will, man, His spirit, man, is gonna keep me strengthened, man, to continue, man. You know, cause why, man? And we're gonna get this in Ezekiel, right? The 22nd chapter, man, in verse 20, and we can go ahead and end it off there, man, through the Spirit, right? We go to Ezekiel chapter 22. Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 20, right? We don't want to be left behind, man, and to partake in that judgment, the upcoming judgment, man, that's coming, man, to this world, man, right? To the wicked of this world, hey, even to the 2/3 of our people, man. Hey, that's really who's going to be left behind, man. Because we understand that the kingdom is not for these other nations, man. The kingdom of our power, man, is for the Israelites, man, through Yahawashi, man. Through Yahawah, through Yahawashi, man, we should get the kingdom, man. Hey, but we don't hope to be left in mountain, man. We hope to be able to continue in this faith, man. Right? That's what. Uh, okay. Yeah. Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 20. And it says, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, right? Just as they do all these things to these materials, right? The elements, right? As Malachi said, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. I believe in the book of Malachi, right? And it says, um, to blow the fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in mine anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you, right? Hey, and that's what we hope that we are not a part of, man. This number that is to be left and melted, man. Right? We don't want to. We don't want to be left and melted, right? As it says in Ezekiel, right? We want to go hard to be able to go home, man. To be able to gain the salvation, man. To go home, man. To be able to be in the and be able to be a part of the growth and the building up of our kingdom, man, through Yahawashi, through the will of Yahawah, right? And through His will, man, hey, we gonna have the Spirit, man, to continue, man. Hey, first and foremost, me, all the way down to the like-minded brethren, right? The like-minded brethren, right? In the body of how about Shema Shai, man? We all must go hard, man, or we're not gonna be able to go home, man. Yeah, you don't want to be left and melted and then have to come back through the regeneration, man. I have my hope to be able to partake not in the wrath, of Yahawah Shema Shai, right? That's going to be upon the wicked. But to be able to enter in through the gates, man, right? To be able to gain salvation through Yahawashi, man, which is coming soon. Which he is coming soon, man. We're healing in his wings, man. That's the faith I have, man. I hope to be changed, man. Not to be left and melted, man. And that's going to be the stability of my time, man. Right? Knowing the truth, man, and having this hope and this faith, and knowing that I don't want to be left and melted, man. Knowing the fear of Yahawah Shema Shai. Let me get this scripture, man. Because knowing the fear of Yahawah Shema Shai, what? We persuade men. Salakia. Jacob. Okay. And it says in the book of 2 Corinthians, Salakia. Yeah. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Ahtham, the Lord Yahawah Shema Shai, we persuade men. But we are made manifest unto our power, Yahawah Shema Shai, and I trust also and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience. That's right. Because we fully persuaded, man, and what we've been taught, man. You see? Through the fear of Yahawah Shema Shai, man, knowing the terror of him, man. Right? The gospel, man, given from the elders and the apostles on down, man, and given this wisdom, man, through the fear of Yahawah Shema Shai, man, we persuade men. Knowing the terror of the Most High, the highest, man, the Adonai, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, we persuade men. We persuade and exhort each other to continue, man, because we must continue in the faith. I said this was going to be the last scripture, but let me get this. Right? We got to continue in the faith. Here we go, right here. In the book of Acts, chapter 14 and verse 22, it says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of our power, our God, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, man. That's right, man. We got to constantly exhort each other, man, to continue, man. You see? Exhorting one another, man, to continue in this thing, man. Giving each other, you know, uh, uh, Salakia. Giving each other like a chant, like, hey, man, keep going, man. Exhorting us, man. Keep going, man. Keep fighting, man. Keep fighting. We're almost out of here, man. You know, these prophecies, they jumping off the page, man, as we can see, man. We must continue to exhort one another, man, to continue. But first and foremost, we must continue to seek out our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. You see? Because what? Knowing therefore the terror of our Lord, the Adonai, Yahawah Shema Shai, we persuade men, right? We persuade them to know Yahawah Shema Shai is, right? And to know the right and correct doctrine, man, given by Yahawah Shema Shai. And when you got it, man, knowing the terror of if you don't continue, what's going to happen, man. So we are not of those that draw back. We're going to go hard. We're going to go hard. We're going to continue to go hard through the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shai, so we might be able to go home, man. We're going to continue to hasten the day, right? We're going to continue to chant down this wicked kingdom, man, and continue to search out the mysteries of Yahawah Shema Shai, and continue to want and put our faith, man, that the kingdom is coming, man. Soon and very soon, man. You see, so We gonna go hard, man. Right? We gonna go hard through the spirit of Yahawashi, which dwelleth in us, man. We're gonna go hard through His spirit, man. Through His will, we shall be continued, and we're gonna continue to increase, man. Get more on fire, man, through His spirit, man. So hey, I hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, right? Don't don't be left behind, man. You know, you see, go hard or don't go home, man. So, like I said, man, I hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect, the ones that are remnant, right? And I want to end it off saying, Ka, Halal, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Barak Kwadash. I want to say double honors to the head apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who teach in truth and sincerity. And I want to say Shalawam to the hopeful elect, the ones that are remnant, right? Akim wa Akwa for the house of David. Shalawam, peace be unto you and your household, right? And I want to end it off with a Bob Ball, DTA soon, and always very soon, man. Kwame Asharala.